What's up, guys? Emilio back again, here to bring you another exciting theory on Dragon Ball Super. Last time, during the Chapter 50 manga, we finally found out what Moro's wish was, and while I was close to saying he would want to resurrect an ally, never did I imagine that he would actually wish to free his prisoner allies from the Galactic Patrol prison. The logical idea of Moro wishing for something that he even questioned could be impossible made it seem like he was going to wish for something he could not gain simply by magic. I talked in other videos on how he could have wished for immunity to Daikaioshin's magic sealing ability or for immortality. Both wishes seem near to impossible in gaining from magic alone, and that would require help from a much higher power. But now that we know that Moro's objective is to form his own galaxy with his prisoner allies, it made me question Moro's past and why he only wants to rule over a galaxy and not the whole universe. Perhaps Moro has a possible connection to Beerus off screen that Toyotaro will reveal to us soon. So stay tuned, guys, because in today's video I will talk about what Moro's endgame could be and how creating his own galaxy is only the first step to his final objective. So, let's get started.
This is it, Vegeta! Come on, let's go!
Moro has been one of the most interesting villains in Dragon Ball Super, who not only has some of the best lines, but is also cunning, intelligent, deceptive, and has unique abilities that other characters such as Broly, Jiren, and Hit do not have. For a while, it has been unclear on what Moro is planning after he defeats the Galactic Patrol, until now, when the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 50 came out and explained his goal on wanting to create his own galaxy with the Galactic Patrol prisoners serving as his army. But before I go further into this, I am going to talk about Moro's past, along with some clues from the past manga chapters that might give us an idea on what his true objective is. Going back to the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 46, while Moro defeated Goku and Vegeta, he mentioned that during his era, there was no one that ever stood in his way but Daikaioshin. In the past, this made me think that Moro was unaware of an even higher power like Beerus, Whis, and the Omni Kings, which still may be true to some extent, but if you think about it, Frieza, King Cold, and Moro are very much alike. They all caused chaos and destruction when conquering many planets. And Beerus at one point made a deal with King Cold and Frieza on what they could and could not destroy. Beerus, being a lazy god of destruction, does not mind having someone else do his job for him. It certainly benefits him to be able to nap and sleep while his work is getting done. When the Galactic Patrol arc started, and when we've had a flashback to the Grand Supreme Kai's battle 10 million years ago, we discovered that Moro caused a mass extinction of 320 planets, which gave him his known alias as Planet Eater Moro. Obviously, someone that possesses the abilities of Moro rampaging through Universe 7, eating hundreds of planets, would have certainly caught the attention of Beerus. It only makes sense that when Beerus met Moro, he also made a similar deal with him like he did with Frieza and King Cold, which would explain why Moro was only interested in creating his own galaxy instead of ruling over Universe 7. Beerus must have given Moro restrictions on what he could eat, destroy, and not destroy, like he did with Frieza and King Cold, especially if they were planets with food that Beerus would like. Even Beerus confirmed in the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 46 that every once in a while, some planet buster will come along and do his job for him. It would be no surprise if one of those planet busters was Moro. So in theory, assuming Beerus was awake at the time, I could just imagine that over 10 million years ago, Beerus sensed, or had Whis sensed, the destruction of several planets, and wanted to know who was behind such destruction. As Beerus approached Moro, I'm certain Moro was able to sense his overwhelming energy, similar to how he was able to sense Daikaioshin's god power, and knows better than to try to fight a being with overwhelming energy like Beerus. As Moro realizes that Beerus is at a whole other league altogether, he decides to listen to what Beerus has to say. While Beerus is pleased that Moro is doing his job for him, he tells Moro which planets he can and cannot destroy, setting boundaries on what he could conquer. At this point, Moro agrees and is in relief that Beerus will not stand in his way in killing whoever he wants and on what planets he could absorb. Once he struck the deal with Beerus, he knew that the only being he will ever have to worry about now is Daikaioshin. Now that 10 million years have gone by, and Daikaio no longer possesses all of his god powers, Moro is now more than confident that no one will stand in his way in creating his own galaxy. And if Beerus did set boundaries for Moro, then it would make sense as to why Moro said he wants to create his own galaxy instead of conquering the entire universe. This would also explain why Beerus did not mind having Frieza or King Cold destroy planets, as he thought it was a successful plan. So it only makes sense that Moro, like Frieza and King Cold, struck a deal with Beerus. Now, another thing I felt was very interesting was during the Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 50, when Vegeta asks Moro if his grudge is towards the Galactic Patrol. Moro responds, "I wonder," as he actually ponders if Goku and Vegeta know who he has a grudge against. This gives us an idea that Moro has not revealed everything yet, so the two beings that do come to mind are either Frieza or Beerus. So what if ruling over a galaxy is not Moro's final objective? What if he has bigger plans to continue absorbing more and more life until he can form an empire, much bigger than Frieza's, and eventually get powerful enough to where he can confidently say, "I am ready to face Beerus and overthrow the universe"? My guess is that Moro is not aware of the other universes and other gods, and right now has his mindset on only defeating Daikaioshin, so that no one can stand in his way in obtaining his own galaxy and eventually becoming powerful enough to where he can face Beerus. If he knew of the other gods, I am sure he would not be so cocky, as there are many beings out there who, if Moro angered, could easily destroy him at a blink of an eye. Not to mention, Moro has never mentioned anything about having to deal with the other Lord of Lords later on from the other universes, so my guess is that he has only seen what lies within Universe 7. So with all that being said, we all know that Moro is a master of masterminds and that he is always hiding his true intent. We were all surprised that Moro used his third wish to release all the Galactic Patrol prisoners and at the same time gave them some of his energy absorbed, making them even stronger than Super Saiyan 3. In addition, Moro revealed his plan on wanting to rule over a galaxy. We all know Moro, and he usually does not reveal his true intent right away. With the way things are going, it's possible we may even have an all-out war in Universe 7, bringing back our heroes from the Tournament of Power, such as the androids, Krillin, Piccolo, Master Roshi, Gohan, Tien, Frieza, and maybe even Broly into the action. I also included Frieza because he isn't just going to sit back and let someone else take over parts of the universe that he believes are his. So it would be interesting to see Frieza step in and team up with Goku, Vegeta, and Daikaio against Moro and his army. Also, I'm excited to see what Vegeta has planned on planet Yardrat, as it may also assist Universe 7 in defeating Moro. Maybe Vegeta will get a new power-up or learn of a new counterattack to use on Moro. If I do get a chance, I may do a theory on this before the next manga chapter comes out. But of course, I would like to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is Moro's true intent or final plan to gather enough energy to overthrow Beerus once he defeats Daikaioshin and the Galactic Patrol? Or do you think that Moro has other plans once he creates his own galactic empire? Also, do you think there will be an all-out war in Universe 7 with Frieza and his army helping the Z Fighters fight Moro? I am excited to see which direction this manga goes, and I hope you all enjoyed this possible theory. And as I always say, I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!